In today's FX markets, let's take a look at the Euro futures as they're recovering some today. Euro futures coming off of 4 consecutive days of pretty heavy selling pressure to trade higher today, currently up about 1/3% or 30 basis points, right around the 1.095 level. Intraday, we did see a print above 110 briefly, so 1.10, but coming off those highs, but still holding on to a gain. And when you look at some of the driving factors today, couple things. I think data being one of the primary drivers. Now, early in the session, we got the PMI data out of the Eurozone, which was stronger than anticipated, and that helped propel the Euro higher and lifted it up towards that 110 level before backing off after the release of the U.S. data this morning, and highlighted by the weekly jobless claims, which were lower than anticipated as we lead into the non-farm payrolls tomorrow. So that brought in a little bit of selling pressure, but the euro was able to recover from that and now is still holding on to a 30 basis point gain in today's price action. Looking at the treasury markets, I think that's another factor influencing the various trades when you look at the relationships between the US dollar or the pairs trades between the dollar and some of the other currencies. As we go into 2024, the Fed and other central banks turning a little more hawkish in their tone as far as the expectations for rates, and that's having a significant impact, I think, on some of the dynamics within the FX markets. As I mentioned, we look at the euro now coming off of basically a better than 2-week low, trading up about 30% today. But last week, the euro was trading at a 5-month high before giving up some ground here over the last 5 sessions. So again, shifting dynamics there. And the Japanese yen also impacted by some of these storylines and narratives as we go into 2024, giving up some ground here for a third session, down about 1% today. So 3 consecutive days of pretty heavy selling pressure for the Japanese yen. So overall, mixed bag in the FX markets today. Euro, British pound higher, Japanese yen lower, as well as the Australian dollar, the Canadian dollar, and the Swiss franc.